Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking all about facial hair removal and my face shaving adventure. Yes, I ventured into the land of facial shaving and I'm going to give you guys an update on how that is going based on the questions that you guys asked me in my last video that I dedicated to facial hair removal. Now, before I do that, I'm itching to just get this part done with. I want to give a shout out to my home team, Leicester, who won the Premiership. If you know me, you know I'm really not that much into football. This, however, I was hooked. So we are the champions of England. I'm so proud of my team. That's why I'm wearing this color today. I just had to share my Leicester pride, and now I'm going to move on back to a regular viewing of yes, facial hair removal, that awkward topic. No, it's not actually an awkward topic for me. Totally normal. This is the Tria laser machine. This is what I use. And like I said, I dedicated an entire video to it. So if you want to watch that, I talk all about how to use this machine. I will link that video in the description box under this video. So this video is not about this machine. This video is more of a follow-up to the questions that you guys asked me, because you guys had pretty much the same kinds of questions throughout, not only on that video, but also on the follow-up blog post that I did. A lot of you seem to be quite shocked that I shaved my face. So firstly, I'm going to share with you the razors that I use. These are the BIC or BIC Twin Lady. You get 10 of them in here. These are the sensitive razors. I highly recommend that you guys use sensitive razors. Do not make the mistake that I did, which is coincidentally on a day when I had run out of these razors, I used Hubsy's razor. Yes, a man's face razor on my face. My skin was so sore afterwards. It was painful, so painful. I mean, that's why I do these crazy things so you don't have to. So here's my verdict on that. Please use sensitive ladies shavers, not men's. So yeah, these are the ones that I use. I like the fact that you get a nice big pack filled with razors, so that if you are too lazy to clean them afterwards or you don't want to reuse them, you just use and chuck, then use another one next time. I myself do reuse the razors 2 or 3 times. However, in between, I make sure that I clean them. So after I've used the shaver, I clean, get a cotton pad, put some Dettol on it and clean the blade. And then when I use it a second time or a third time, I make sure that I clean beforehand again, just to make sure that I don't introduce any bacteria onto my skin and then get breakouts. I mean, these are all things that I learned over time. I had to really kind of feel my way through this process, and that's why I'm sharing with you what I found. But if I have shaved beforehand, then after using the Tria, I always make sure that I go and wash my face with an antibacterial wash. Again, that's something that I found ensured that I didn't get any breakouts afterwards. Apparently my skin is like really sensitive to bacteria, as is most people's skin. And the way that I run the blade over my skin, I guess this might be important as well, is I hold my skin ever so slightly taut and then shave downwards. I don't shave my forehead. It's basically my cheeks, my upper lip, my chin area, and a little bit kind of along the jawline as well. So that's how I shave my face. Now, here comes now the big question of, well, Amina, if you shave your face, does your hair grow back in a manly way? Don't you end up with a beard, with thick hair? No, that doesn't happen. It should not be happening. We're females. We don't have the hormones that it takes to get thick hair regrowth. I mean, that's my personal experience with face shaving. It doesn't grow back thicker. I guess you could try it, and if it does grow back thicker for whatever reason, then just stop doing it in the future. Go back to whatever method you used before. Why have I been doing it for 3 years? If it works so well, surely you wouldn't have to do it for so long, was actually a really valid question that a lot of you also asked. Right, so with the Tria, you need to make sure that you build up to the highest intensity. There are 5 intensities. If I show you, you got it. Oh, it unlocked. You have to unlock it before using it. So you can hear it beeping as it goes up. So that was 1 beep. 5 beeps. 5 is the highest intensity, and it gives you the most significant amount of feeling in your skin. Yeah, it is a little bit painful. Now, in the beginning, I did not use it on the 5th intensity. I used it on the 1st intensity, just setting number 1, for like over 2 years. So of course, I wasn't going to get the same results as I would have done had I used it on the 5th setting. Do you see what I mean? So I used it on setting 1, and then I slowly built up to setting 2. Facial skin is really sensitive, especially around the mouth. So I had to really build it up very slowly. I did the same for my underarms. It's just so sensitive that I couldn't handle the pain of going to 5 straight away. I built up so slowly. So you could say I've been using the machine properly, so on its highest intensity, for only about just over a year. in that time, I've seen a massive improvement. Now, on to the next question, which is kind of connected to this part. Why are you still doing it if it's supposed to be hair removal? Surely after a year, you shouldn't have the hair regrowth at all. Why are you still having to carry on? I carry on for maintenance. There is no hair removal method that is going to give you 100% hair removal permanently. So yes, waxing is going to give you 100% for 5-6 weeks maybe. This has given me about 80 to 90% reduction in hair growth, which for me is massive. That's a huge deal. And it lasts for weeks and weeks and weeks. Like, I'll do it now and then. Now it's a kind of a sporadic thing that I do. Or for example, if I have got some filming to do and I'm going to be proper zoomed up on my face, then I'll make sure that I've done it, you know, the night before, because I like to give my skin a breather after I've shaved as well. Try not to put makeup or really many products on your face after you've used a razor on there, because your skin is really sensitive. I mean, you can use your skincare, but you know, try to avoid makeup and SPF and stuff. That's why I try to do it a night before and then let my skin recover overnight. And that swiftly leads me on to this video. Is really smooth, wasn't it? Not even like planned, not scripted, nothing. Anywho, this leads me on to the last part, which is that you guys also asked me why I choose this method, so the face shaving method. And sometimes, by the way, I also will shave without going over the top with Tria. It's really, like I said, it's a very tailor-made process if you want it to be, in that you should play with this in a way that best suits your skin, your lifestyle, when you have the time to do it, when you feel like shaving. I have used other methods. So I've waxed my face in the past. I've used an epilator on my face in the past. You know, you get the facial epilators. Oh my goodness, skin did not like that. And I also used to bleach the facial hair as well. The reason actually I stopped bleach was like the first thing that I did, you know, bleach your facial hair lighter. Because I don't have that much of it anyway, that worked for me. But then when I became pregnant, you can't use it. And then I moved on to waxing. That wasn't working for me because it was more time consuming, and there were times where I had waxed incorrectly and caused like wax burns on my face. So this just works so well for me. It's gentle on my skin, it's quick, it's easy. I can fit it in and do it whenever I want. If I want to shave in between, I can, without the worry of, you know, getting the whole wax pot out or going to a salon. This is just so convenient for me. It works for me. I hope that answered your questions. That's all I have to say on this. I feel like I've just been kind of throwing all this info at you today, but I really do hope that it was useful for you guys. I know that facial hair removal and just, you know, the topic of hair is just one of those things. It's like talking about your period. You have all these questions in the beginning, hopefully not by the time you're in your 30s, but you know, in the beginning. And I hope that this kind of helped some of you out. If you shave or laser your face, let us know about your experiences. Feel free to comment, good or bad. Like, some of you may not have got along with this method. Comment below and let me know how you remove your facial hair. Don't be shy. Come on, I shared mine with you. You gotta share yours with me now as well. I'm definitely really curious to know. I know there are lots of methods, different things, all these gadgets and things available on the market that help you to remove your facial hair. As far as I know, like I said, nothing is 100% and permanent, but I could be wrong. So comment below and let me know. Before you go, if you want to watch another video of mine, I will leave it to my left over there. So click on that if you'd like to watch some more Amina. And in a moment, you guessed it, I will be replaced in this window by another video option. So take your pick, my loves, and I shall catch you very soon in my next video. Take care. Toodles.